Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we're filming a little bit differently. It is now nighttime, and for this video I really wanted to get into the spirit of relaxing and rewinding. So I've got my other fuzzy robe, not the pink one but my blue one, and I've got some really great B-side tracks to go over with you today. So I have started a playlist of B-side songs that I'm really excited to share with you all. Just tracks that weren't the title tracks on some of these artists' albums that I think could have deserved their own promotion or are just so good that I needed to mention them. So let's get right into this. So far, my playlist is only 7 songs long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this up into 2 parts, and then when I add more, I'll continue this series. So here is your weekly dose of B-side tracks. For this, we're going to get into some of the newer girl groups that have come out recently, so within the last year or two. And the first song is going to be I.O.I by PRISTIN. So I know this was originally a Pledis Girls song, and they do have a music video as just Pledis Girls. So it was all the girls in PRISTIN who weren't in I.O.I. But I really like this version since it has all of the PRISTIN members included. And this is literally the cutest music video. I love it so much. And this intro is just so like hopeful. It's very young girl anime-esque, you know? This is one of those songs that makes me feel really happy inside. So I can listen to it anytime, any day. Oh my gosh, it's just so lighthearted and cute, and when you watch the video, you know, all these girls are together, and it's kind of talking about how no matter what, they're together and they'll make it through anything, and oh, it's just so cute. I love it so much. Alright, so now we're going to move on to a song from I.O.I. So this is the first group that came from Produce 101, and on their album they had a song called Doo-Wop, which I liked a lot. I think from listening to these 2 songs, you can kind of get the vibe of what some of my favorite girl group songs sound like. You can hear Somi. Her voice is so unique, but it's not, I mean, it's very recognizable, and I love it. It's got like the twinkling in the background. Okay, we're gonna have to stop that there. So yeah, that's another song, kind of a similar vibe to We. We is a little bit more, it feels more like a soundtrack to an anime, whereas Doo-Wop is really just an easy listening song and is really easy to like bounce to. So yeah, let's get into the last song for this video, which is by WJSN, also known as Cosmic Girls, and this song is Miracle. So this one is definitely more energetic. This came off of the same album as Happy, so that same promotion. And I think they did do a couple of live stages with this. I actually really like Cosmic Girls. I still haven't gotten as into them as I'd like, but I really like what they come out with. This has such a typical, like, K-pop girl group sound. You know, a lot of people, like, I mean, except for this rap part, listen. I mean, even this. Like, she is so, woo. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause that there. So one thing that I mentioned before is that Miracle is such a typical K-pop girl group song. So before K-pop kind of got more mainstream in the States and in other Western countries, not a lot of people knew what K-pop was about. If they did, they thought of things similar to J-pop or to Psy, and it's a lot of this high-pitched, high-frequency, you know, a lot of beats per minute songs where it's just very like go, go, go with a lot of use of electronic and technical sounds, like not a lot of real instruments. And people kind of took that as a bad thing. And as K-pop has grown and has reached to many different genres and many different types of sounds, people have kind of slowly drifted away from that kind of sound. However, that is still the K-pop that I remember, the K-pop that I originally got into. And I personally don't have an issue with that type of music. I really love it just because it gets your energy going, you know? Like it's definitely a boost. Whenever girl groups come back with that typical K-pop sound, I still really enjoy it, especially if they do it well, just like in this song Miracle. It really makes you want to dance. It makes me want to try and choreograph to it, which is always a good test of whether or not I like a song. And yeah, so those were a few of the songs on my B-sides playlist. Look out for the next part of this where I do the rest of the songs. I just wanted to kind of group it. This is sort of the newer groups, and then the next playlist is going to be some of the older groups. As you can see, PRISTIN, Cosmic Girls, they all have some attachment to I.O.I, but I just got really into them when they debuted, so that's what led me into all of these different songs. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know if you learned any new songs from watching this, and if you're planning to add any of these to your playlist. If you have anything that you're interested in me checking out and reviewing here on my channel, let me know. And as always, I hope you have a good day. Bye!